Okay, you guys, welcome. Happy Wednesday night. Thanks for coming. This is an opportunity call about Plexus. So if you are here, you are welcome to go ahead and put your camera on. But if you feel more comfortable having it off, maybe you're new, maybe you're thinking about getting started with Plexus, that is okay too. We are just glad that you are here. So anyway, so tonight, this is kind of the flow of how this is going to go. I am going to share my story, also kind of keep a look at the chat because sometimes people will put some really inspiring things into the chat too. So go ahead and start in the chat and let us know where you are from. And if you are new here, so I can see who our new people are here. So let us know that. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jennifer Cobb, and I am a Diamond brand ambassador with Plexus. So you're going to understand what that means kind of as the call goes on. But I normally don't get to questions, unfortunately, during this call, just because I don't want to go over time. But you can put them in the chat, and I bet you somebody will be able to answer the question in the chat. So I'm going to start by telling my story. I started Plexus almost exactly 4 years ago. I started my business on August 1st of 2018. And I cannot believe it has been 4 years. Like there are some days I feel like it's been a year and some days I feel like it's been 15 years. But this has been the best experience of my life, obviously, aside from having my children and all that goodness. But I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 boys, and they are ages 17, 16, and 8. So super fun. I don't know if I have any other boy moms out there, but you can all relate with the craziness of being a boy mom. But I started Plexus, not for the products, even though our products are incredible, and we are going to touch on those tonight. But if you want to learn more about our products, either ask who invited you here, or we also have a Zoom just like this that is specific just to our products, and it's called Wellness Wednesday. So we can also get you invited to that as well, if that's something that you're interested in. But I did not start for the products. I started for the business opportunity. And I would love for you guys that are already joined to put in the chat if you started for the products or if you started for the business, because I think it'll be really intriguing to see those answers. But I started, like I said, I started for, sorry, that wasn't pinned there. I started for the business. So May of 2018, my husband had, like I said, I was a stay-at-home mom. My husband had lost his job. And it was kind of one of those, I mean, if anybody else can relate, it was one of those like really quick, like here one day, gone the next, layoff. And so it put us in a really odd situation because neither one of us was working in a matter of one day. And unfortunately, we did not, this is my PSA to check your savings account. We did not have a ton of money in our savings. We had 3 months worth of survival in our savings account. And I just have to say that that was one of the scariest moments of my life. If anyone can relate, let me know. Opening up your bank account and looking and going, oh my gosh, I have exactly 3 months of survival. And that's for everything. That's for like food, living, house, car, all the things, right? And also, as you know, as quick as money goes, it did not last us 3 months. I did the math right, but you know how that goes, right? Things come up, expenses come up. It did not last us 3 months. And it was the scariest experience of my life. And the biggest blessing in the world is social media, because I was on social media on July 12th of 2018. So remember, I said this happened in May. And I saw my friend, Marianne, she is on here on Instagram, and she was sharing about this pink drink. I had been following her for a while, and I just honestly was like, I'd seen her share her pink drink and I was intrigued, and she was one of the first chat bubbles that would always pop up to like watch her stories. But she never talked about exactly how much money she was making and what this income opportunity was. And that one very day, I believe it was a God thing, she shared that she was making 6 figures, sharing the said pink drink on her stories. Mind you, she's a mom of 5 kids. She was homeschooling some of those 5 kids. And she was always busy and she always seemed like happy and peppy. And I'm like, what the heck is she taking? Well, now I know what it was. It's the pink drink and gut health products, because it makes you crazy, happy, and excited and good and all the things. And you can tackle the world and you don't need to survive on coffee. But like I said, that's another call. And so she was sharing how she made 6 figures from this pink drink. And I about lost my marbles. I messaged her and I was like, really? Like, is this for real? And she was like, it is. And I was like, I can really make 6 figures doing this. She was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, what can happen this month? Well, you can make $1,000 this month. I'm like, but how am I going to do that? She's like, I'm going to help you do that. And I'm like, okay, let's go. I had nothing to lose, you guys. Okay. At this point, remember I said it started in May. This was July 12th. It had gotten so bad in that amount of time that we had to go on food stamps and we had to go on Medicaid. So we went from being a 6-figure earner family, my husband was making 6 figures, to being on food stamps and being on Medicaid. And I don't know about you, but like that was not something that we wanted to live off of. And we wanted to get back to work. And so he was looking for jobs. I was looking for jobs. I used to be a pharmaceutical rep for 13 years, but they don't hire in the summer. If anybody else is in that industry, you know that. They hire in the fall. So nothing was happening. There was no offers. There was no interviews. There was no nothing. And so I was like, when Marianne posted that on her stories, it was a godsend. And so she was like, let's do this. I'm like, let's go. So I did not make $1,000 my first month, but I did make $1,642 my first month. And it was at that time, it was like instantaneous. At that time, I was like, let's keep going. Let's not stop. Let's keep going. So what was I doing? You guys, I was doing, if we have men on here, I'm really sorry. I'm going to talk to the women right now. What do women do when they love something, or they start something new, or they find something new, or they go to Target, or they find a sale, or they go to a restaurant, or they like a movie, or they start a gym, or they like this Pilates class, or they find really cute yoga pants? What do? You start sharing. And so if you have a mouth and your mouth works and you share things that you love, you can do this business. You do have to have a phone. Internet helps. Wi-Fi is great. But you can do this business if you share anything ever in the history of ever. You can do this business. I'm going to show you how much you can make. And so you guys, I did what I said I was going to do. I just kept going and I kept going and I kept going and I kept going and I kept going. And I got to a point where in 14 months, I started making that 6-figure income. We have a bunch of 6-figure income earners on this call. If you are one, can you share how long it took for you to get to 6 figures? Just so you guys can see the difference. We have people that were like 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, you know, a year or 2, whatever. But you can, yeah, look at these 11 months, 9 months, 6 months. I think I might have even just said that, which is really funny. 7 months. Yeah. So these are real people, real women, and they did this, and you can do this too. Okay. So have you ever been on Instagram and you've seen an influencer? We have a lot of influencers on this call. Have you ever been on Instagram and you've seen an influencer sharing a drink that maybe is not so good? Maybe they've not, maybe they've tried it. Maybe they've not tried it. Maybe they've not tried it. Did I just say that? Yeah, I said it again. But they're sharing it like they love it and it's the best thing in the world. They're making, you guys ready for the big, big, big mic drop moment of the entire night. They're making peanuts. They're making pennies. They're making peanuts. They're not making that much money. They're struggling. Their homes may look beautiful, but they can't pay for anything in them. They are having to go to the store to buy new things so their house looks pretty. They can't afford it, right? But they're spinning their wheels. They're sharing things that are given to them for free, and they're being told what to say. They're being told to say they like it. If their picture's not pretty, they have to take it back. If they don't do a good job of sharing it, they got to redo it. Okay. If you're not an influencer, stick with me because you're still a person who shares things that you love, right? So it's so easy to do, and you can make real money doing this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to share my screen. We still have people coming in, which is amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. If at some point you can't see my screen, can somebody just come off of volume and say, crazy Jen, I can't see your screen. Okay, here we go. So we already got welcomed. Okay, so I think I kind of touched on this, but I want you to meet our team, okay? There is a place for you on this team. It does not matter if you have kids or if you don't have kids. It does not matter if you work full-time or you are a stay-at-home mom. It does not matter if you work part-time. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher, if you homeschool, if you work former corporate America like I did. It does not matter. This is who we are. And you can do this no matter what. Okay, so who is Plexus? I'm just going to let you read this real quick. But one of the things that two things I want to point out that I think are super awesome is Plexus is a debt-free company that has an A+ BBB rating. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. It just means that the customer service is bar none, and it cannot get any better than it already is. So it's literally a perfect company. What is Plexus? So remember I said we have a call that you can plug into if you want to learn more about what the Plexus products are, but we are talking all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, soy-free products for a myriad of things. So gut health, weight loss, nutrition, skincare, kids products, overall wellness. This photo, have you seen it? The person that invited you here has probably been posting it in their stories because it is this new incredible product called Reset. Ask the person who invited you here about Reset. It's unbelievable. It just came out in June, and it is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast that actually resets your metabolism. We could do an entire call on that. And if you guys want to, we can. It's incredible. Okay, so why Plexus? You guys are here to talk about a business and to learn about this business model, right? So let's talk about cost. I wrote low startup cost, but I honestly should change that to like basically no startup cost, right? Because if you've ever started your own business, it costs thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You got to get paperwork and all of these things done. We did it. We owned a restaurant. We don't own that restaurant anymore. If that tells you anything. But low startup costs. So you basically purchase your own products. That is it. You are good to go. You press accept, and once you refer your first friend, mom, sister, aunt, brother, uncle, cousin, husband, whoever, you become a brand ambassador and you are ready to start sharing. You do not have to carry inventory. So at no point in time are we going to be like, go order 75 bags of the pink drink. Like that's not going to happen. Okay. You can work from anywhere. So anyone else out there feel me on running carpool like a boss, right? Do you live in the school pickup line? Are you always on the soccer field, the football field, the baseball field, right? Do you work full time? It doesn't matter, okay? Because this business is social media based. All you need, like I said before, is a phone and Wi-Fi. You're good to go. Okay, residual income. What does this mean? This means I order my products once. I love my products. I don't want to live without my products. I'm going to order them every month. And I signed up with your referral link. You get paid every single time that I order. That's residual income. So as your team gets bigger and you're sharing with more and more people, you are getting paid lots of money every single time that every single person on your team orders. So I want you to think about that. It's not just a one-time like, oh, here's a coupon. You can join one time, no. Every single time they order. This is a consumable business. This isn't on here, but so basically people run out of their products. They want more, right? So that is a good thing too. We're not selling, shampoo and things like that. Okay, so the community, you will love this community. Even if you think you won't love this community, you're going to love this community. This is, I mean, just an incredible, uplifting community of like-minded women. There are men that do this business too. Our team is not men heavy, but there are men that do it, that are going to have big goals just like you. And we truly lift each other up every single day. I don't know an environment that works like that. There's no competition. It's incredible. Okay, so this is important, right? Because this is direct sales, this is network marketing. So you want to make sure that what you are putting out there looks good, right? So this is called attraction marketing. And this team is filled with a lot of women who love to create content. They love to take images, and they love to share them. And so if this is not your thing, if you're hearing this right now and you have like shut down, you're like, well, I loved this up until right now, that is okay. Because guess what? You never have to take a photo if you don't want to. And also you could just take a photo of you and your pink drink. It's fine. It doesn't have to be curated. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It doesn't have to have a filter. Okay. But you can take whatever photos you want, works. But if you like this sort of thing, which a lot of us do, we have a resource library in our Facebook page that has every single thing you could ever need, want, look for, whatever. Okay. We have albums upon albums that will help you when you come to post on social media. Okay. We're going to get to the money. We have 11 minutes left. Who wants to talk about money? So this is the income opportunity with Plexus. Okay. I want you to look, and I want you to write in the chat if you can, which rank would change your life. And I want to like change up that word, because I'm like, change your life, it's life changing, right? Those are all like really cliche things that get said a lot, but I don't know what else to say. Because if you look at this income, okay, remember I said I was diamond at the beginning of this call. What I didn't mention is that my husband I'm building his business now. Once you get to the top, you are allowed to build another business. So you make it to the top, then you can go back and start another business. And my husband is a senior Ruby. So you guys can do the math on that, right? This is monthly and yearly. That is what our combined income is. And I'm taking his team to the top. So which one of these ranks would change your life? And it doesn't have to be diamond. Like that's the biggest thing I think that some people get. They just, I don't know. I think with direct sales, network marketing, I think it's really hard because sometimes it's like, oh, join and like, go. And you got to get to the top of the company. Like you don't. If you have a job, if you feel like you just want some additional or supplemental income in this day and age, it is good to have multiple streams of income, right? Then you might look at this and go, you know what? I want an extra $5,000 a month. So I would like to be a senior Ruby. That would be really cool if I could make an additional $5,000 a month from my phone that I'm on anyway, from anywhere that I am, right? So that is pretty awesome, isn't it? So let's talk about this month. This is the referral bonuses that you can make this month. So how do you get a referral bonus? Well, you share the products with someone, anyone in your life. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your best friend, it could be your husband. It could be a stranger, doesn't matter. And when you join, and when I say join, that means you literally just go on the website. We give you instructions how you would join, order your products. We can help you pick out your products, and boom, you are ready to start earning. It is that simple. There's no like startup costs or hidden fees or anything like that. You just go on, you order your products, and you are ready to start earning. And what's really cool that I love is when you are joining, you get to create your own personalized referral link. I'm going to go into this on the next slide. I think I'm going way ahead here, but you get your own personal referral link. You get to customize it, whatever you want to put on it. And that is the link that you can use to refer to your friends. When you're sharing the pink drink that you are loving and feeling really good on, and they're going to go, what are you drinking? And trust me, when you tell them, they're going to go, well, how do I get that? And you're like, well, actually, Sarah, I have got a referral link for you. And so you just send them that. And when they click on it and they press join, boom, you have referred one person. So you can look there and see that one friend is $35 just by sharing with somebody, right? But now you're like, you know what? I just told my friend. Now I want to tell my cousin. I'm going to tell my mom because like I do everything with my mom. So, okay, refer 3. I'm going to make $307. Boom. Refer 6, $415. It's insane, you guys. And I just realized these numbers, add 100 onto them. This is an older edit. So it's actually 407, 515, 923, and 1710 this month, ending on July 31st. These numbers, just to give you an idea, they do change every month, not drastically, but they might go up a little bit. They might go down a little bit, but get started now. You can earn 407 or 515 by the end of this month. Guaranteed at minimum. Okay, how do you get started? So this is kind of what I just was talking about. So you're excited, you're on this call, you're like, this is so good. I am ready to do this. She can do this, I can do this. If all these women in the chat can do this, I can do this, right? So you are going to order your welcome pack if you haven't already. If you have, good, you're ready, go get started, okay? Then you can make a list, right? You don't even have to go to social media. If you do number 2, you don't have to go to social media yet. You can make a list. How many people can you put in the chat if you referred your first 1, 2, or 3 people without even going to social media? If I could put in the chat, yes, I would, because that's how I got my first 3. It was just a phone call and a text. So you can make a list of 10 friends or family members that you're like, they would love these products, or they could use this opportunity just like I could. Okay. Then now we can go to social media if you want. You can go to social media and you can make your first post, and we have that for you. If you find yourself getting stressed on anything that I'm saying, please know we are there to help you every step of the way. And we have every single tip, trick, resource, whatever you need, we have for you. So you can go to social media, make your first post, share your excitement, and then boom, what's going to happen? People are going to go, okay, what the heck is that? I want to try that. Or what? I get a referral bonus for sharing this? What, are you crazy? And they might not want to start for the products. They might want to start for the business like me. Okay. And then you're going to have fun sharing. We talked about this, right? We are professional sharers. We share things all the time. The only difference is that you are going to make a lot of money sharing these products. Did I mention there are 30 products? So this is one brand, 30 products, and you just share whichever products you want to share. No one's going to tell you, you have to share this. You share your favorite products. Okay. And so this is basically, again, just kind of an image that is showing you how you would go ahead and you can share your referral link. Okay. So you share your referral link. That's in that first image. And your potential, which is somebody who you are talking to that is interested in joining, they place their order through your referral link. And then at that point in time, they have the opportunity to redeem for cash or redeem for product credits. If you redeem for cash, that's basically saying like, I'm a brand ambassador now. That upgrades you to a brand ambassador. And then you can start getting paid off of your referral link. It is so simple. You just agree to terms and conditions. It takes, I think, if I were to time it, 20 seconds. If anybody's done it, they can second that. So there is no waiting period, no fee, nothing. Okay. So that is basically the gist of it. This is actually a photo of our team that was taken in, I think January. We were in Phoenix in January. And we get to travel together. If that's your thing, great. If that's not your thing, that's okay too. No one's going to tell you have to go on a trip. If you want to go on a trip, you can go on a trip, and Plexus pays for it 9 times out of 10. It's incredible. So this is what I'm going to ask you guys to do now. If you feel like this is something that you want to do, message who invited you to this call tonight. Like, don't even wait a second. Just do it even right now as I'm still talking. I'm not going to say anything else super important. Message who invited you to this call tonight and say, okay, I'm ready. you know what? It's okay to say, and I'm freaking scared. I'm skeptic. I mean, this sounds too good to be true. Is this for real? Like, those are normal things. Most of us in here started just like that. So if you feel that way, welcome to the club, because we all felt that way. But it's not too good to be true. It is absolutely true. This is the best opportunity. This is the best team. This is the best community. And this is a process that has simple systems attached to it that we just literally will plug you right in and you can get started, and you don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to work for anybody. Like, you get to choose how fast you want to go. So if you want to make 6 figures, you saw some of those women, 7 months, 9 months, you can do that. If that's what you want. If you're just like, I just want an extra $1,000 this month, or $2,000 every month, like, we can help you with that too. So anyway, we are finishing exactly at 9 o'clock on the dot. So I just want to thank you guys for taking time out of your night. I know we are busy moms, busy people. Some of you may have work tomorrow. And I just want to thank you for hopping on and keeping an open mind. And I'm just excited for this journey if you choose it. So thanks, guys. Have a good night.